Mauricio Pochettino is a dead man walking. Now Chelsea's fans have turned on him, with supporters chanting against boss and co-owner Todd Boehly, and praising Jose Mourinho. In draw at Brentford. Mauricio Pochettino is not ready to line up with a blindfold and cigarette to accept his fate. Instead, Chelsea's manager spent Saturday night strapping on a bulletproof vest, telling his critics to bring on their barrage of snipes after this trip to Brentford turned toxic. Pochettino insisted after a disappointing draw that he would never quit, even if the supporters were singing for him to F off at the Gtech Community Stadium. They also sang offensive songs about their owner Todd Boehly while praising Roman Abramovich and Jose Mourinho, the symbols of an era dripping in so much silverware that expectations are much higher than the mid-table mediocrity they have experienced for the past 18 months.
We had heard the support for Abramovich and Mourinho previously, but not against the new regime in such an explicit way. Boehly has been far less visible than when he took over in May 2022. He was not at Brentford to hear himself being called a C on Saturday as he was in Bahrain for the Formula One, with his consortium partner Baydad Boehly largely left to oversee the operation in his absence. Pochettino is adamant he can turn this hatred around, yet if the anger is to be aimed at anyone, he says it should be directed at himself and no one else, least of all his players. "We cannot blame the fans," Pochettino said when asked by Mailsport if he was hurt by the barbs at Brentford. "They need to show their frustration, but through who? I'd prefer through me rather than the team. I prefer that. I am strong. For sure, with time, we will change the perception. I don't want the fans to blame the players. Players need to feel backing from the fans, so I'll be honest, I prefer that I get the blame and let the players play free on the pitch. I am strong enough now, 52, and I am sure we will change the perception." Raheem Sterling has been booed on occasion, but largely, the supporters have stuck with their stars despite performances. On whether it would be harmful if that changed, Pochettino said, "Of course, and the players don't deserve it. They deserve the credit and support from our fans. If someone needs to get the blame, no problem. It is why I am the coach.